Hey guys, dating life going pretty shitty?
I find you so creepy I think you should have to walk around with a bell around your neck.
Finding yourself getting a little desperate for some female companionship?
Alexa, tell me you love me.
Hell no. You disgust me.
What you need is to upgrade your style right now. The Toxic Store's got exactly what you need. Pick up some stylish gear featuring Deviant Gamer, Toxic Radio, and the Heavy Metal Happy Hour.
Oh, yeah!
You can find the store through the Toxic Radio app or toxicradio.net. Get in the game.
Do I make you horny, baby?
Get yourself a little love.
That guy's getting boobies. Yeah, he is.
Toxic Radio and the Toxic Store. Don't buy it safe. Buy it toxic.
Enjoying all that Toxic Radio has to offer? Well, make sure you like and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Be the first to find out about ticket giveaways, amazing guests, awesome contests, and Toxic Radio events. Just search Toxic Radio Live, all one word, and press that little button. Every time you do, someone here at Toxic Radio will get their wings. Yay! Well, not really. Aww. But we will get a warm, fuzzy feeling in our tummies. But then again, that just might be the beer. Anyway, like and follow us, and we will see you out there on the interwebs.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back. It's that time of the week to take it deep, and you are here, so that means you liked it. And I appreciate that. I love my repeat customers. So, we got a lot to talk about today. We had streakers over the weekend at Super Bowl. I'm pretty sure, even for my non-sports fans, everybody's heard about the streaker. So he has a special heart in our place on this show. We're going to be talking about a lot of Gorilla Glue. We're going to scratch and sniff that. The gift that keeps on giving is Gorilla Glue right now. I don't know why. Not one, but two incidents of Gorilla Glue that have gone viral. What is wrong with people? I just don't know. We'll jump into that. We're going to talk about has anybody heard the term big mad before? Like I'm big mad?
No.
As opposed to small mad. I knew you wouldn't hear. Mike, have you heard it before?
Not a chance in hell. I have no idea what you're even saying.
You never heard about Big Mad?
Do I have to ask our resident rapper Supreme if he knows about it?
You should ask him.
Yeah, we may have to.
I think he does. Way to be Caucasian, guys.
I'll hit up our local rapper. I said local rapper.
Yeah. Way to be Caucasian. It's an expression to indicate extreme anger in a situation. According to Urban Dictionary, the phrase is used when making fun of someone or trying to be annoying. So you're like, oh, he's big mad. Like, you know what I mean? You don't.
I'm never going to use that. It's not going to be in my vocabulary.
I'm going to get you drunk one night. I'm going to get you to say it.
I'm just going to let it leave. You're going to
Something's going to happen in the studio. I'm going to be like, Mike, you seem upset. Are you big mad right now?
You're going to have a better chance of me throwing around the word YOLO or on fleek.
Did people say YOLO? I think you typed YOLO.
I think that's 10 years ago. I think I'm already past that.
I feel like you typed YOLO.
Yeah, we're way beyond that, Mike.
Yeah, so
way beyond that one.
I'm not in any way, shape, or form hip.
So if you guys can't stay for the whole show,
that's right, I'm not either.
You can catch our videos on Facebook and YouTube. YouTube.com/playtoxic.
There you got it right. Look at that.
Right.
It's if you keep on showing that new dog new tricks, he's gonna figure them out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, our man Godfrey, man, he's picking it up pretty good.
Yeah. So call in at 856-485-9565. I did that just so Jamie has to do some extra work. But someone threatened me by text that they might call in tonight. So let's fire those phone lines up. And if any of you other ones want to call in, you have opinions on what we're discussing, please feel free to share with us at Take It Deep. And share our page location, Take It Deep with the Godfrey, which is our Facebook page. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, THEEGODFREY. And if you have some questions or you just want to say I suck, I appreciate all feedback. Subscribe, iTunes, Google Podcasts. Sharing is caring. Google Taking It Deep, and you will find me. Don't do the hashtag, though, on Twitter. be forewarned. It is not safe for work. Just letting you know.
That's fine. I don't Twitter anyway.
You know, yeah. Something told me that about you. You internet?
I do.
You do internet.
I do internet and Facebook. That's about it.
Just Facebook.
Yep.
I feel like Facebook it like started out for college kids, and now it's become the reverse. It's like, this is just for senior citizens.
It 100% is. It's the way that us now, as the older generation, as we even get older and older, are going to be sitting in our recliner chairs, watching TV, and just using Facebook to communicate back and forth as we're in our 60s and 70s. That's what it's going to be.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Uncle Pat loves this, like look at his phone, smoke a bone, and just scroll through Facebook videos.
Oh, for people that love to get high, I mean, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok.
Guys don't typically twat.
TikTok, anything that you can literally just use your finger in the least movement as possible, but have interesting moving objects on a little screen. That's the fucking that's golden for people that like to get high.
Yeah. People believe anything online now too, though. So that's like, I feel like people are susceptible. That's a whole nother rabbit hole we could go down. But what made me think about it was, Alex says guys don't typically twat. That's true. Unless you identify as a twat.
I twatted earlier this morning.
Twat.
I had a really good twat this morning.
If that was on terrestrial radio, the dumb button would have been like, beep. But, yeah, so President Trump is on trial, or ex-President Trump, and someone put up something that made me think, and I'm not going to really get into the ins and outs of that very complicated situation. However, I will say this. They said, how can he be, this is unconstitutional, you know, and is my auxiliary all the way up, by the way? Right? It is. I'm going to assume it is, right? Okay, that's cool.
What?
Auxiliary.
Oh, it's on.
It's
we
on.
need a little bit of a volume boost, though, I feel like. That fart wasn't thunderous. Hey, let's test it out. A little higher, a little higher. I want to hear the turtle head hitting the porcelain. Okay. So,
just to give a little behind-the-scenes stuff, we love to take the audience behind the scenes. As of right now, the level on the board is maxed out.
Wow.
So if for any reason Godfrey plays any sound and it blows out everybody's speakers and eardrums, it's because he didn't turn up his device enough. Just so everybody knows.
well, just so everybody can demonstrate here, my device is on full volume.
Okay, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Just, I would like to put that forewarning out there. To anybody listening on podcast version, I will make sure that your eardrums stay nice, cozy, and perfectly sweet. With that, never mind. I'm going to shut up now and never talk again.
Silence, Earthling. What is that from? I know Mike knows that.
You know I know it.
And Mike, yeah, he probably dresses like that at bed at night.
Dude, if I had that outfit, I would, but I'd have to have like somebody here every time so I could do.
Who in the
whole
chat knows
thing.
the movie that's from? Nobody? Okay. Chat's on fire right now, guys. Woo! Both fire engines.
Dude,
So-
if I had every outfit from that movie, I won't say the movie now, I'd wear every single
that
outfit
was easy, guys. What?
put throughout that movie.
All right. Well, if you don't know what that is, I guess you just suck. But that being said, yeah, so we know what Big Bad is, and the trial, as I was talking about, they were like, well, he's not president anymore. He's constitutional. I was like, well, if I steal something from a job and then I leave the job and quit, or I'm replaced, can I still get prosecuted for it? Why, yes, I can. Yes, I can. So it's the same fucking thing. Just because he's president, it's not like, I passed go, I'm safe, I'm out of here, I can't get touched. Woo, can't, free parking, go fuck yourself.
Can't touch this.
Yeah, can't touch this. Right? So, I mean, come on. Like, now, whether he's going to get convicted, a whole nother conversation. I just think it's funny that people are out there falling for that, saying, like, well, he's not president anymore, so you can't. No, you can.
You can. You can.
Will he? I don't know.
He still did what he did. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's up for them to litigate, you know, and fine. But it just blows my mind. And people are like, well, you know, this is unconstitutional. And I'm like, okay, sure. Whatever. Anyway.
It's not, because it's not unconstitutional. It's unprecedented. It has never happened before. It is not unconstitutional.
Yeah.
Duh. Winning.
Because I don't think there's anybody who's done what he has done as he's going out the door.
You are one pathetic loser.
Not you, Mike. But
I know what you did it for. That's why.
Yeah, but I mean, listen. That I was just bringing it up that people just do stupid shit online, or they just believe whatever they hear. And we're in our honorable mentions section. I know some of you out there get your asses get a little chapped when I don't let you know that I'm doing honorable mentions. But these are honorable mentions going on right now. And don't worry, we'll get to Valentine's Day. But another honorable mention is there was a woman, I'm pretty sure all of you have heard of, that ran out of what is it called? Good as glue there, Mike? Or
she got to be glued. But got to be glued. I used really a lot in my punk rock days.
First off, I mean, I guess if you need that for your hair, you're trying to get a specific style. But she's a TikToker. I've been messing with TikToks lately. I can't stop watching the Big Bang Challenge.
Oh, dude, TikTok is where it's at.
It is. It totally is. So she it seems like she made an honest mistake, but still Gorilla Glue in my hair.
She did make an honest, and got to be glued is insanely awesome. It's insane. Like I said,
you've used it?
It is almost like glue. Okay. Yeah, it's ridiculous, and it works really well. But she must have wanted her hair matted to her head like crazy to use this stuff because it is sticky. You're trying to wash this stuff off your hands. It takes you an extra 15 minutes to get ready in the morning.
Like, is it that serious for women? Like with getting their hair done, I guess. I mean, wow.
I mean, if they want their hair to stay in place no matter what, no matter if there's a hurricane coming through, they want that hair to stay in place.
But all I'm saying is, so she used Gorilla Glue instead.
Because she ran out of the got to be glued. Yeah, this is what she says.
She can't wash out the glue. She can't even shave it. She said it's getting tighter. This is a couple days ago. She since went to L.A. Now, the outpouring for her was actually sympathetic. I thought they would be more like, fuck you, you're stupid. But they didn't. Okay, good for them. I'm not going to poo-poo on that. But she was considering going to the ER a couple days earlier. But, I mean, wow. She said her hair has been stuck for a month. It's literally fractured at the root. But we certainly hope for the best. For a month? You had Gorilla Glue in your hair. Holy shit.
It's ridiculous. So you saw the bottle that we just showed you of got to be glued if you're watching this.
Yeah, I would put that in my hair totally.
So
it looks
she
like a hair product.
For Gorilla Glue, spray adhesive, heavy duty.
What do gorillas have to do with glue, by the way?
I don't know. They're strong?
I guess. Yeah, they are strong.
Because they're strong. And here's a picture of the girl with the Gorilla Glue matting her hair, and that was a month later that her hair was still just matted to her head.
Guys, this is why you don't smoke weed before you go to the supermarket, okay? This is what I'm going to go with here. I'm going to put her defense. Listen, I got high and I didn't understand. She smoked a joint possibly. I think she was a little baked, and I just don't know what's going on. Oh, are we getting a call? I see a Skype number ringing. No, never mind.
We're setting up the phone line
for
you because you threw us off with saying, phone calls. We didn't
blame
set
the
that up before we started. I'm blaming every listener right now. All of you. Yeah,
gorillas are strong without even having a regular workout regimen. Do zebras have workout regimens? Mm-hmm. I don't know. Imagine if they did, though. That's true. So, but the glue itself. I don't know how you go there and you say, this seems like a suitable hair product. I mean...
so she said she was in a pinch, something like she had to go out to... I don't know where she's going during COVID, where she has to make sure her hair is on fleek. I brought it back.
Wow.
I brought it back.
Wow.
I don't know where she's going during COVID, where she had to make sure that everything... But apparently she was going for a night on the town with her girlfriends, and she was out of got to be glued. She had to do something real quick. She's searching around. What do I got? What do I got? What do I got? Oh, this Gorilla Glue will probably work. And she figured that because it was like glue, that later on if she just used some product, they would just wash out. It'll just wash out.
Oh, she figured wrong. Boy, did she figure wrong.
Yeah, she did figure wrong. I mean, listen, I'm glad that it's going to end up better for her, but she had to go get, I think some doctor in L.A. said they could do it, and she went and got surgery out there.
Yeah, so. TMZ helped her. I would like to relate this to Godfrey.
How nice of TMZ.
If you were going to masturbate and you went to go reach for the Vaseline, but
I
accidentally reached for
I never got that. Why do you need Vaseline?
But accidentally reached for the icy hot and then started going to town?
This sounds like a personal experience. Did this happen to you?
I have an odd feeling.
No, I've had something similar happening, but it wasn't that. It was I got home from playing softball and I needed some Tiger Balm on my shoulder, and I thought I washed it off, and I did a little nut scratch, and it was on fire. My balls were on
see,
fire.
it's a similar thing.
But who masturbates with icy hot?
No, you do. You don't mean to masturbate with icy hot.
How do you accidentally?
In the heat of the moment.
Well, you have to know
while you're trying to
on your hands, or you're like, oh, you know what? I'll just jerk off.
You're
now.
trying to wine and dine yourself. You get a little too into it. Things are happening. You don't know. It's in the moment.
I had
just
track runners tell me that sometimes they'll put icy hot between their butt cheeks to make them run faster.
It's a possibility, but things happen. I can't explain. I don't understand it. I feel her pain though, because my pain is her pain now.
Wow. Well, I don't feel her pain because I shaved my head, but all I know is she made a huge mistake there. So she revealed it on TikTok. What I don't get is when you do, if I did something stupid like that, I'm not gonna be like, you know what? I want to make public record of this right now and let everybody know.
No.
Yeah, why tell the world?
No, you guys are both completely wrong. The second I realize I've done something that unbelievably stupid, the first thing I'm doing
social media.
is what social media am I going to post
really?
that I just did this?
Like, what have you done where you felt like...
Dude, okay, this is nowhere close to what she did. And I remember in the old studio when we were partnered with Wildfire, we brought in, it was either Carolina Reaper or Ghost Peppers, and I ate one or two of them on air with our buddies with Brothers Grimm. No, listen to me. So what happened was I ate these on air with Brothers Grimm, and everything's fine. It's a big joke. I'm dying on air. I came home at 1 o'clock in the morning. I woke up with the most excruciating, that doubled over pain you get in your lower stomach, but it was like excruciating.
Yeah, you have volcanic diarrhea.
No, but I didn't. I was in tears. I was in pain. And while I'm going through this agony and distraught and this regret that I'd eaten these peppers, first thing I did was go on Facebook and live stream it. Live stream me in bed, in pain, bent over, just crying and begging for it to stop.
Well, I hope she's not giving hair tips on her fucking TikTok. Because I sure as fuck wouldn't be taking them for her if I was doing hair.
One of our first messages
Real
from YouTube, I'm sorry, Robert says, real men masturbate with icy hot.
Okay. Well, he would know.
They
probably changed his name in immigration. He probably used to be Robert Bastermater, and they made it Bastler for short.
He's telling everybody that, Toxic Mike is a real man. I thank you. I appreciate you. You know what? Us icy hot masturbators need to stick together. Even the ladies. Ladies, if you've been using icy hot to masturbate, please let us know.
Nice.
You can call in to let us know about your experience or just type it into the chat.
Yeah. Slurp it up. Yeah. Oh, did you have the icy hot on? I'm here just in time. Wow.
Girl, there's nothing better when a girl's over and you put the icy hot on the table.
Yeah.
She knows what's going down.
Well, speaking of icy hot, another honorable mention is Gina Carano, I think I'm spelling it right, got the shit can today. Maybe yesterday. She had some highly insensitive remarks, but when I think of her, who is that? She's the character from The Mandalorian, if you watched it. I forget what her character's name was. We'll find that out. And when I see her, I always think of a video that I saw because I thought she was attractive, but she was thick. She was thick for kind of thick. But when you see her in the gear, like the Star Wars gear, really thick. But play that little video over there, Mike, that I sent you. And I don't know if you guys have seen this video, have heard it. You don't even have to see it to imagine it because this soundtrack has been used over many videos. Many times.
You want the one you sent me?
Fired off, yeah.
I hope this is the right one.
Yep.
All right.
Damn.
Oh, wait.
Damn.
If you need to, no, stop. Jamie, unmute the video.
I got it.
Yep, you got it?
Technical dip.
Damn.
What?
Damn, boy.
Does not compute.
Damn, boy, he's thick.
Oh, my God, that's the wrong button, Jamie.
Thick-ass boy. Damn.
Self-destruct sequence activated.
How did you
I
fuck that
can't
up?
stop it.
Damn.
Bummer.
What the hell? All right. So we didn't have the audio.
Oh, so we don't have the audio? Well, that pretty much ruins the fucking... Okay.
Damn, boy.
There we go.
Damn, boy, he's thick. Boy, that's a thick-ass boy. Damn.
That's what we did that for?
Yeah.
Just that?
Well, that's the fun.
You know what? I'm kind of glad that we had some technical difficulties right there for that one.
It's catchy. You'll be saying that tonight. You'll be walking down to the kitchen getting some chicken. You'll be like, that's a thick-ass boy.
Oh, you get called out by the
Watch
ladies.
it with the thick, Godfrey. What's wrong with the thick?
You're hating on the thick ladies.
I'm just saying when I saw it, that's what I thought of. She had a lot of like stormtrooper gear on, and
she was in Deadpool.
And she was in
right?
Deadpool.
Yeah.
Yep.
She was. What was she in Deadpool?
I don't remember.
She was the badass big girl with the.
See, you just said it right there. Thick ass.
I didn't say thick ass.
Yeah, but you said big.
She was
she's
monstrous.
A big girl. You said she was the big girl.
Monstrous. When I say big,
Yeah,
I meant like
she's thick.
She was cock diesel. She was like China.
She's thick.
And she.
No,
wow.
she wasn't like China. China
And she
kind of
had the
gave
toothpick in her mouth the whole
First
time.
off, if you saw the X-Pac China sex tape, you know, it looks like her clitoris is the size of a fucking bitch.
She used to rub Icy Hot on it.
It's the size of a goddamn baseball
That's how
bat.
it got so big. It throbbed.
I
with the
think it
Icy
was
Hot.
bigger than X-Pac's Johnson, okay? It was like a goddamn baseball bat, okay? Holy shit.
I'm getting yelled at now. I meant big like cock diesel. Like
It's
the
not
Rock.
a bad thing. Thick
The
isn't
Rock.
bad. Some people like thick. I'm just saying when I thought of her, that we can be like, damn, that's a thick-ass chick. Because you're not used to seeing a thick chick like that running around playing an action character on Star Wars.
But she's thick in terms of like muscle mass. Like she could probably bench press you.
Is she? Or is she just big boned?
All right, now you're calling her Cartman. Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus. No, Kitty, that's my Popeye. No, yeah, I haven't seen South Park forever, man. Is that still running? New episodes?
Still running. It had a pandemic special. It's still going.
Maybe I'll watch that one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I just lost my whole fucking page. Just like disappeared on me. What the fuck?
We're being yelled at.
All right. What did you? Oh no, move on. Okay. Well, what she did was she made anti-Semitic comments. Okay, so she was being thick in the mind as well. So, and she got fired. And apparently, when you work for Disney, you can't be doing stuff like that or stuff in general. But it wasn't just that. Reading the article pretty much said something to the effect of, it was her last straw. So they were looking to get rid of her. She had some not very popular views on BLM, and that really didn't, do any favors for her. So she got shit canned, and she will not be back, and no one's going to give a shit because I'm still going to watch Mandalorian 3, and that's just what's going to happen. Because the season 3, which is going to be the season of Boba Fett, which I can't wait for. Which, by the way, if anybody has Disney Plus, okay, if it doesn't have new Star Wars shit, I just don't need it. Like, what's on there? I mean,
dude, there's one reason you need
WandaVision. Is that what you're
Oh, dude, I'm telling you.
Is it that good?
So, 100%, no spoilers, but
yeah, I haven't
the
watched
first two episodes, the first episode I wanted to be out. I wanted to bail. I wanted to turn it off and go away. I don't need this. Second episode, I'm going, really? This is what they're doing? This is bullshit. Third episode, I go, something's going on here. Yeah. By the fourth episode, you're glad that you stuck it out. That's the way it is.
So one of the listeners wants to know what Gina said. So this is what she said. All right, and this is not my belief or Toxic Radio's beliefs or anybody's beliefs that are on the station, just to let you know. But it's not that inflammatory. The question was it anti-Semitic? Some people say yes, some people say no. I'm leaving my opinion out of it because I don't want to be attacked by you little cancel culture whores out there that are always about got you moments. But this isn't a got you moment. But it says Jews were beaten in the streets, not by Nazi soldiers, but their neighbors. I'm pretty sure they were beaten by Nazis, but I guess she's trying to say their neighbors did as well. Because history is edited, most people today don't realize that to get to the point where Nazi soldiers could easily round up thousands of Jews, the government first made their own neighbors hate them simply for being Jews. How is that any different from hating someone for their political views? So she was comparing being a Republican, because she is, to being a Jew in the Holocaust. A little insensitive and a false equivalency on a gross scale. So, not good. But I wasn't going to say it because I don't want to go too political, but one of the listeners asked, so that is what she said, and she got canned for. She's had some very anti-stances toward BLM, but they didn't fire her. And in an article it said, hey, it goes, they were looking to get rid of her anyway, and that was the last straw. So, they give her the elbow off the top, and someone will be replacing her. So if you're a thick-ass boy, you can go in there and apply for that.
Hey, I take offense to that.
Okay. Well, she's a good thick, though. There's nothing wrong with thick.
What's the difference between a good thick and a bad thick? Never mind. Let's just keep going.
I think a bad thick has a really large... Never mind. Yeah, let's just keep going.
Oh, come on. He opened the door.
Nope. You're not gonna trap me. You sit over there with your train conductor hat, Jamie.
Wasn't me, but it's all
so,
you counter.
we got a new segment called Weird Facts off of the Instagram page, Facts Weird, and I always like this. So I think it's pretty cool. So I'm going to read it to you, and usually these are true, but I like to verify it through the comments because it makes it fun that way, if they're true or not. But most of the times these guys are on. Been trying to get him on for an interview. I'm going to send him naked pictures of his mother, and then maybe he'll say yes. But in Norway, people use the word Texas as slang for crazy. It doesn't refer to a person, but rather a chaotic atmosphere. So saying a party was totally crazy would be divert halt Texas. It'd be divert halt Texas, meaning it was totally Texas. Wow. So, weird fact. Very true. Are you from Texas, Jamie?
No.
Okay, cool. Don't be so offended. Relax yourself. Okay. All right, so orca killer whale, another weird fact, can put a shark to sleep by turning it over on its back. Then the orca throws down the shark only to eat the liver and the tongue.
I mean, you could put me to sleep by putting me on my back and grabbing some icy hot.
No, ooh. Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, that would wake you up. Smoke alarm's going off because that's hot. I feel. Where did my where'd my mic go? Can you guys hear me?
No, I can't hear you.
My mic is definitely.
Okay. Something just happened.
My mic's not on.
Pushing the cable.
Okay. Hello? This is why we're moving studios. I'm pushing the cable in here.
Technical difficulties.
Pushing the cable in here. I don't know. Oh, nope. I don't know if you guys...
Self-destruct sequence activated.
Oh my god, there it goes again.
Does not compute. Does not compute. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
What?
Are we back? Nope. Apparently, Mike moved my mic over to the new studio already. What about if I use this one? Guys, hang with us for a second. I'm talking into this mic like it's working. Jamie, talk to the audience right now. Tell them about your life. Hello.
They don't need to know about my life.
Can you hear me, Jamie?
Oh,
there we go. There we go. All right. So things are good now. We're back. Sorry about that. This is called the crash and burn segment. So yeah, should I just hold the mic like this? Yeah, I could do that, right? Yeah. I could just take the mic out. Should I just take the mic out and hold it? Oh, okay. I see what we're doing here. So I'm going to hold it right now. All right. So we're going to hit you with some more weird facts, okay? We're going to get back to that. We were just telling you about the orca, and, yeah. That just really killed that bit, didn't it, guys? America's, all right, here we go. Depression-era gangster John Dillinger. You ever hear of him, Jamie?
Yeah.
You have? Okay. Survived a shootout with the FBI, escaped from jail with a wooden gun, robbed police stations, had plastic surgery to change his face and remove his fingerprints, and led the government on a year-long chase that cost them 4 times the amount he had ever stolen. Sounds like the war on drugs, huh? Nice. We're back. So, if I look like I'm jerking a mic off, don't hate me. So yeah, those are our weird facts. I thought they were interesting. Maybe they are not, but one other thing. Zippers are the single most common cause of penile injury in U.S. adults. Between 2002 and 2012, over 17,000 American men ended up in emergency room because they got their penises caught in a zipper. You guys, you got to be better than this. That sounds pretty painful. All right, now we're back. Our mics are working. Fuck yeah, man. Freedom. Felt restricted. So, we're going to go. We were speaking about Gorilla Glue earlier, and we're going to go to our cuck of the week because this is related to the poor girl with the Gorilla Glue. And, you know, I feel social media, Twitter, especially Instagram somewhat, people in these, you know, cancel culture, I'm not a fan of. People have to be held accountable for what they say and do. So I'm not saying people like Gina deserve to get fired. However, here's the thing. People are always out there trying to get you a got you moment. Anything for attention sometimes. So this guy in Louisiana did a Gorilla Glue challenge. Sends the Louisiana man Len Martin to the ER. Why did he do this Gorilla Glue challenge? Well, he did it because he thought that it was fake, which he did. A Louisiana man who thought Gorilla Glue girl Tessica Brown was lying ended up in the emergency room himself after he applied the powerful adhesive to his lip. That's right. Len Martin, 37, said he tried to out the Gorilla Glue challenge for himself after Brown to prove it that it was not as serious as she was trying to make it. So he was that guy. He's like, yeah, it's not that serious. That's fake. That's bullshit. It's not that serious. Just put some oil in it. Activator 2000. You know, I thought she was just playing around because I didn't think it was that serious. Martin told the outlet. I actually tried it out before and it actually didn't do anything for me. So I was like, okay, she's lying, and there are all these challenges going on. So I was like, okay, I'm going to try it, and it went backwards. He's also an aspiring rapper. Maybe we should get him on. The aspiring rapper filmed himself gluing. How can you rap if your mouth is glued shut? But gluing a red. Oh my God! I just got inundated by pop-ups. I thought I could kind of lick it off to moisten it and pull it right off, but that didn't work.
Of course.
So he was gluing a red adhesive cup to his upper lip. The goddamn pop-up just went right over my words. Thanks, New York Post. So I thought it could be licked off and moistened and pull it right off, but that didn't work. He ended up in an emergency room where a doctor performed a painful peeling. This is definitely not one to try. Let's just stop this now. It's very harmful, Martin said. Oh, now you want to be a PSA king over there, huh? Oh, thanks for the public service announcement, jerk off. Maybe you should have told yourself that. Yeah, this isn't one to try. Jesus. This guy, his motivation was, I'm going to show that she's not doing it for real. You know what I mean?
First off,
there's always naysayers.
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. Secondly, my brain automatically goes to the fact of these doctors and people in hospitals.
Is this going to be like Tide Pods, by the way?
That's what I was going to go with, though. It's going to be like Tide Pods. But do you think that that's the most craziest thing that you see on a daily basis in urgent care and in hospitals? They see some crazy ass shit.
Oh, I have a friend that's a nurse. She told me there was a guy that would come in every week and have to pull something out of his ass that he shoved up his ass so far that they use the term it impacted him. I'm not joking. I swear to God. Yeah.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it one bit, because these people that go in there with especially with that kind of stuff, you think that's stopping them in any way, shape,
every
or form?
week he would come in. He would do it again and again.
They're not stopping because of that. Now this guy, the girl, and the guy who did it, 100% have stopped. Now the Tide Pod thing, that was a challenge. This isn't the Gorilla Glue challenge, I don't think.
Oh, let's hope not.
I don't think it is.
I mean, they had the challenge where you pour, what was it, alcohol or some kind of Everclear on your skin, and you light it on fire at one time, and motherfuckers were doing it in their tub.
If I've learned anything from 2020 and my past years, is that never underestimate the stupidness of people.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, every time the bar is like set, I'm like, it can't get any worse than that. They're like, hold my drink.
If it wasn't for people that did that kind of stupid stuff, I mean, we wouldn't have Tosh.0. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Listen, but he's right though. I mean, listen, public service announcement. Don't put Gorilla Glue on your lips. I mean, shit. Like, no one reads the fucking bottle.
But
it says wood glue on the bottle.
But if you if you wanted to prove somebody wrong,
you don't have to be a genius. You'd be like, I don't think this. You know,
but
it
even
says
if
it's
you,
wood glue, and I have wood on my lips.
even if you, if you just wanted to prove them wrong, you just have to find a little patch of hair and try it there.
Like, now you're doing 3-dimensional thinking. You're asking
I know,
too much.
I know. I'm freaking ridiculous.
Let's go 1-dimensional here. Let's say I'm the Encino Man. Huh. This is Gorilla wood glue? Do I have wood? Wood is fire. It burns. Does I put this on the fire wood? I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying you. So, you know, someone accused now, or they're accusing him of doing this for attention, and I do think he did it for attention. He said, you know, he denied he pulled the latest attention for the latest stunt for attention. I would never want to stick no Gorilla Glue to my lip and have it stuck there and go through this situation that I had to go through. I didn't think it would go this far. You got Valentine's Day coming up. I can't even kiss my lip, he continued. Okay. Well, listen, I like what, you know, where he's going there, more positive. So, wait. Hold on. I didn't even see this part. Oh, Brown. This is Brown, not him. I was like, so, Tessa Brown, or Tessica, you know, Martin Stubbs comes after Brown, right? So, you know, her basically, she tried home remedies and then went to the St. Parish Hospital where the health workers were using, you know, acetone packs. Brown has since raised $20,000 on GoFundMe. So people helped her out of her sticky situation. So she reportedly flew to California. So, yeah. Plastic surgeon, Dr. Michael Omig. And you know what? Good for him for taking advantage of the capital system there, or capitalism. She got her GoFundMe money, and he was like, cha-ching. And, you know, so listen, you guys got a doctor to go to. If you do the Gorilla Glue stunt, there's a way out. Jesus.
So apparently, real fast, 2 things I want to just say to you. I'm sorry to interrupt. 1, people will do anything that makes them think they're going to go viral on the internet. So people will take the hit.
Like, at least monetize it.
They'll take the hit to try and go viral.
Right.
But our buddy Alex in the chat room said that he actually did the Everclear challenge where you pour Everclear on your body, on your arms, and light it on fire, and we have a picture of it.
Oh, okay.
So right here,
Oh.
there he is. He did one of the challenges, and it's up on the screen.
So I like to say this is like 12 years ago. I don't think he would do that now.
His hands ablaze, and you better hope that whoever's taking that picture knows what they're doing to take the picture and takes it very fast, or else you're going to have a Steve-O moment and end up in the hospital.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to request Alex to call in and explain himself on this. 856-485-9565, because, you know, I don't know if, call in and explain yourself. I want to know what was the motivation behind this. By the way, I also like to point out that the picture is from 2008. So that is a long time ago. 856-485-9565. You don't have to be just Alex to call in. But, you know, call in, Alex, if you feel like explaining yourselves with, or yourself. I would like to know what was the motivation, how much crack you were smoking, things of that nature. I don't know. Maybe there wasn't crack.
Did you use your hands to light the crack?
Yeah, I mean, I've done stupid shit when I was young.
I mean, we all have. I mean, I just showed the other day on Supreme Show my journey of snorting condoms on stage with Whitney Payton. I mean,
wow,
we've all done some crazy stunts.
There goes half our sponsors. No, I'm just
and just today there was a comment from a show that was like forever ago called The Takeover, hosted by Whitney, where I did the and people at home, please try this one. I did the Warhead challenge.
The Warhead challenge.
Warhead, you know, Warheads are very super sour Warheads. Well, if you look at the packaging, and I never looked at the packaging, it says do not eat more than 3 to 5 in a short period of time. The reason being the acid. How
do you do that? You don't even smoke pot, Mike.
The acidicity, however you say it, of the candy that makes it sour actually eats away at your mouth, eats away at the lining of your cheek, eats away at your teeth and your gums. So everybody was doing this challenge to see how many they can do. So me and our friend Gabby decided to go head-to-head with the Warhead challenge. I ended up eating, in a single sitting, I think it was 20 or 25 Warheads. By the time I was done, my mouth, my tongue was cracking and bleeding. My cheeks, the skin on my cheeks was actually falling off. I could peel off the skin from my cheeks.
Sounds like AIDS.
My mouth was bleeding all over, and it hurt. I woke up the next morning in so much pain from my mouth from the acid from the candy eating away at my mouth that I couldn't brush for a month. That was and is the Warhead Challenge.
Ooh.
I'm going to see if I can find any pictures, but yeah. That was crazy.
Yeah, Warhead Challenge. So we got Alex on the line here. You are taking it deep. Alex, tell us why you wanted to set your hands on fire with this Everclear challenge. Take us back in time to 2008. Were you in high school at that point?
Nah, I was in college at that point, and
was that a
it was kind of just a
hazing?
random.
Were you in a frat?
No, it was just my roommates and I, and we were just like goofing around, and I was like, oh, you could totally light your hands on fire with alcohol, and it won't hurt you as long as you don't let it burn for too long. We used Bacardi 151, and this is back in the day when you had to use a flip phone. Like, cameras were not what they are today on your phone. So we had to do like 3 or 4 different takes. We had a bucket of water. We had a fire extinguisher handy. And
you set yourself on fire not once, not twice, not 3, but 4 times.
It took like 3 or 4 times, yeah.
Nice. Should have been a stuntman.
Yeah, the smell of burning hair, not a good smell.
Oh, so you had hair. Yeah, that's not a good smell. That's, yeah. Because next is flesh, so you got to be quick. So it's safe
As
to
you
say,
can see from the picture, though, it was worth it.
did you? That was like a.
That was
like a X-Men picture or something like that, like Pyro or something. I don't know. So,
Pretty much what I was going for.
Are you? Did you have no arm hair left at all after that?
Yeah, no. All the hair on my hands was like gone for like a month.
Oh Jesus! Did it come back stronger than ever?
I have like Robin Williams type hair on my arms now, so.
Oh, okay.
R.I.P.
So it did. So you tried to burn it off, and it came back with a vengeance. Yeah. Robin. Yeah, that's Jesus. Okay. Hey, man. You know, So how long were you on fire before they sent you off each time? Was it like you did a shot 1 second, 2 seconds, maybe 10 seconds?
It was like 7, 8 seconds, and we were using. I think I mentioned this before. We were using 151.
Yeah. So once you call fire, once the alcohol burns off, then your skin starts going.
Exactly. So you have to be quick about it. You have to put it out quick. And the longer it burns, the riskier it gets.
Well, would you have been mad if one of your friends decided to fuck with you or run the other way with the fire extinguisher for a couple seconds and then turn back?
No, I'd stop, drop, and roll.
Jesus. Oh, man.
That probably did happen.
Well, hey, listen.
It was worth it.
It was okay, so no regrets. That's good. If you're going to do that, you got to have no regrets. But I'm pretty sure Gorilla
Didn't hurt.
Glue
We
guy
were smart about it.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know, fire departments might disagree with you there, but you did not get hurt, so I can't really argue with the results. You still have your hands. You didn't need skin grafts, right? So, was there any any pain? Nothing like that.
What was that?
Was there any pain? Did you lose any sensation?
No, didn't hurt. It got warm for a second, and that was when I was like, okay, fuck it. Wet towel handy too.
Did you post it anywhere? Like Facebook was for college students in like 08 or just became unlocked, I think. Did you put it on Facebook then? Facebook was around in 08,
Oh
right?
God, that was on MySpace at the time.
Oh my God, MySpace. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Get your top 8 ready, folks. All right. Well,
oh my God, top 8.
Yeah. Friendster too, right before that. I remember Friendster was the shit. Everybody remember Friendster?
I never.
Nobody remembers
Never did
Friendster.
that.
Yeah, I had.
That was you. There was only you and 2 other people.
You remember it?
No, I don't. I don't remember
Okay,
that.
well, you weren't cool.
It sounds like it should have been Friend Zone, and that's where you were.
No, Friendster is different. And MySpace was really like, you know, it's all the same shit. It just was a fucking fancy blog. Anyway, thanks for calling in, Alex. Thanks for telling us about how you decided to set yourself on fire, and that's pretty cool. I'm glad you didn't get hurt.
Anytime, guys.
All right, please take it deep.
So I just want to show you this picture real fast before we move on. That really does give a good depiction of what your tongue looks like after you do the Warhead Challenge we were talking about before you came in. And that's Furious Pete, who did the Warhead Challenge. You eat enough, and your skin just starts deteriorating, and it starts bleeding, and it goes really, really bad really fast. I just wanted to show that.
One really would think that you will want a question put in your body after that, but that's just me.
I have yet to eat another Warhead, and this was seriously like 7 years ago. I've yet to eat another Warhead again after realizing what it did to my mouth. I thought my teeth were going to be as sensitive as they were forever. Like, because I couldn't brush my teeth for a whole month because the act of just touching a brush to the actual gum and teeth it hurt so bad.
So we got a mush of the week coming up. Don't forget about that. And our cuck of the week is this guy who wanted to have his moment with Gorilla Glue, and he is a cuck because he was sitting in the corner hoping that he would go viral on the gram or TikTok or wherever. So. TikTok, TikTok's going viral when your older friends start telling you about it. And my brother told me about it. He's older than me. He's like, yo, you got to check out this TikTok thing. I'm like, cool, bro. Cool.
TikTok is the new reason why nobody goes to bed when they're supposed to.
They just keep scrolling.
Because it's so simple. You had a rough day. You go in, you lay down, you open it up, and you just go down that rabbit hole. It's such an easier, accessible rabbit hole than YouTube.
I'm a big fan of the Big Bang Challenge. Look it up, guys. You'll understand.
I'll have to look that up. Right now, I'm a big fan of Keto TikTok.
Keto
TikTok. Finding recipes and everything. I'm a big fan of investments and money management TikTok. And Gary V on TikTok.
Gary V.
Oh, and the absolute best follow on TikTok, Charlie Classic.
Okay. So we got a boxing match coming up. June 12th is the proposed date for Lamar Odom with Celebrity Boxing, and he is going to be fighting Aaron Carter. So for my non-sports fans listening out there, you don't know who Aaron Carter is, but you probably know who Aaron Carter is, and you probably know who Lamar Odom is because I believe he dated Khloe Kardashian, if I'm not
One of the
Kardashians.
Mm-hmm.
So Aaron Carter's going to fight him. He's 6'1" and 41 years old. Lamar Odom's 6'10". I'm going with Lamar.
Uh-huh.
I'm just going with Lamar here.
I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody knows that
and if
Aaron looks like that guy in New York that you don't want to go near.
Yeah, like he just got off parole from Rikers.
Uh-huh.
So if I was Aaron Carter, I would definitely be trying to hit Lamar in the huevos and hit him right in the nutsack. And be like,
would that be your strategy?
I think so. If he was 6'10", yeah. I mean, if that was a real boxing match, like it is a real boxing match, but if it was like for the belt, a 6'10" guy would not be fighting a 6'1" guy. Okay, I'm just saying, because Lamar Odom's got to be like 300 pounds. Aaron Carter's probably like 190. And Lamar Odom has got to be around 300. And who knows?
At his reach. I mean, come on. Don't forget this is boxing, right?
Yeah.
So Lamar Odom's
how's he
being
gonna
a
even
basketball
punch him?
player doesn't matter. His reach.
We should send an under/over of 10 punches that Aaron Carter lands.
His reach is just going to be so much more intense than anything else. I mean, you can't put that past anybody.
June 12th, Atlantic City Showboat Casino. Yeah, it says Lamar Odom 6'10", 229. How's that even possible? I weigh more than him. I'm pissed now. End the show. Fuck this. Anyway, so that's coming up. That's interesting. That's an honorable mention. You know,
here's the flyer for it. I want to show before you move on though.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to show one more thing. So that is the fighters that will be there, and we Toxic Entertainment, Toxic Radio will be in the house.
That's us
doing some stuff. I've been in talks with Damon, so we're going to be a part of this.
I might be interviewing people, folks, or handing out napkins. We haven't really determined that.
But Godfrey, you were at the press conference that we went to, and there was a young lady there who was on the microphone talking. And this has already been posted on Facebook, so I don't think we're going to get flagged for this. But let me go ahead and bring this up.
Gail, or talking about Gail Casper?
Yeah, Gail Casper. She is going to be the ring announcer. And we got her promo pic right here.
Yeah, Gail.
So ring announcer Gail Casper.
Pretty hot.
Will be there June 12th. Ring announcer for the main event at the Showboat.
It's safe to say she's in shape.
Somebody messed up on that flyer. It says Showboat Casino. They are no longer a casino. They are a hotel. Showboat Hotel. Atlantic City.
Somebody's getting fired.
Somebody's fire them. You're fired.
So, she'll be there. There'll be other matches on the other card. We'll be there, so that'd be great. Come there. That's hopefully, I think things will start to open up and start going back to normal around that time, but we don't know with the new J&J vaccine coming out. By the way, you know who almost came up with mushes of the week for me was the CDC. And the CDC pisses me off now because they're like, if you wear 2 masks, it will double your protection. No shit, Sherlock. But my thing is like, what pissed me off is they go, well, you really want to fit tight to your tight fit to your face. Well, right. But half the reason people didn't have N95 masks because that was the only way to get a tight fit. That's why the hospital workers and all those people were getting the N95 masks. So what you're going to do now is create a surge for people looking for those masks. When you talk about you need to have a fit tight. A fit tight does help, but, is it accessible? Will they be able to get N95 masks? Are you going to tell people to start wearing those masks? But a double mask? Okay, fine. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. I just think that's like, it shouldn't have took them all the way till now to say, you know what? We did some research and a double mask would work. I don't think that should have took a year and a half of fucking research. That it would reduce the number of droplets, right?
Sounds
it's more
too much like common sense.
Yeah, it's more material. It's thicker. The droplets come out like in a lesser of amount. So really, like fuck that. Like I'll do it, but if it's needed. But I'm not an anti-mask guy. But it just kind of struck me weird that we're in this for a year plus, and they're like, you know what? I figured out double masking will work.
I have a theory on this.
What's that?
My theory is treating the American public like children.
Okay.
My theory is that they couldn't go immediately to double mask. They had already done the research. I had seen videos where they were putting thicker masks on and different masks on. They know the thicker or the more coverage you have, the less it's going to travel. The more material it has to go through, the less it's going to be able to travel. But you can't just spring that on people. In order for people to buy into the idea, you have to have a slow build. So at first it was just cover your face with anything, a handkerchief, a necktie, like whatever you have, cover it, because anything is better than nothing.
Yeah, so they were trying to get higher participation, I guess.
Then it was, because even at my work, this guy had a handkerchief. Then they said, you can't use that. No, you got to put on an actual mask. Then it was masks with a filter. That you see what I'm saying? Like slowly but surely getting the general public to just listen to them and follow the guidelines. I think it was a slow build to, okay, this is the absolute best way you could possibly do it. That's my opinion.
I could see that. I could see it. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. It just seems like something where it's like, all right.
I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat.
Yeah,
Alex, 2 condoms, not a good idea, though.
Yeah, the sensitivity is just going to be not there, unless, I don't know, maybe you don't actually have it on. Just put the rubber band and say it's the base and it broke or something. I don't know. But speaking of our mush of the week.
Have you done that?
No.
You have the other ring. So you've got like a cock ring and a false condom.
I've been in a situation where you're like, man, that really felt like better than normal, like, and it was like we looked down like, oh, the condom busted. I had one girlfriend that was gonna like freeze it in the freezer. Like I was like, oh, you're gonna sue Trojan because she didn't want kids. You gonna sue him? Is that what? So are you gonna take that DNA? Are you the CSI of condoms? And she didn't think it was funny because she was freaking out, but she didn't get pregnant. So, but anyway, Super Bowl streaker. You guys remember that? Throw up a little video there, Mike. I'll read this while he throws up the video. He tried to collect. This is breaking here on. Yeah, it is breaking. Roger that. It's breaking here on Taking It Deep. He tried to collect today, and he gets shut down by the sports book. So here he is right here. He's wearing a pink thong. Good for you, man. He took his mask off, too. He's like, fuck yeah. Woo! Yeah. If I'm the security guy, I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm the guy to let the... And look how he pulls his shorts down so he could get an ass shot in there. Oh, he jukes him out. He ran better than the Chiefs running back this week. I mean, look at that.
I think he pulled down the back of his shorts.
He got him good on the head. Did you see that one?
Yeah. Oh, big time. He knew he was getting tackled. But I think he pulled down the back of his shorts just enough so that it would be considered streaking.
Yeah.
Because there was nothing else about that was streaking, so he had to show his butt cheeks.
So he's the mush of the week, and this is why. One, if you put a bet, okay, and he should have got a sponsor for that name on his shirt, too, if he was smart and he was going to do it, call up a company. But if you put a bet like that, a prop bet, first of all, I did a little digging, research what professional bettors thought about this. He said he put 50 on it. 50 grand, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is no sports book in Vegas is going to take 50 grand on that bet because it was plus 750. They're going to be like, you want to put 50 grand on this bet, huh? They're going to look at you like you're crazy. So, I mean, he went to try to collect today, and we'll get to that. But what a mush. You know, if you're going to do that, and he said he had someone made to bet for him, you know what you need to do? Don't fucking talk about it. Don't go on social media and say, I made a bet, and I ran on the field. You didn't think they were going to shut that down, you stupid fuck? Like, seriously? You could have just sent someone there. They didn't know. They would have probably investigated it anyway, first of all. So, that guy's the mush of the week because, you know, he accomplished what he wanted to accomplish. Okay. But you didn't cash in your ticket. So, his thing was as well, I'm going to have $1,000 fine, but I'll pay that off of my winnings. So, his name's Yuri Andrade. Bet 50,000. It's Andrade. So Andrade. Yuri is his first name. Bet 50,000 on the prop. Will a fan run on the field during the Super Bowl at plus 750 odds? The bet netted him a reported 375,000. Andre claims per 5-minute interview. So he did it a fucking interview because he's a mush. That he found the prop bet on Bovada before sending someone to Las Vegas to place the wager. He might have flew under the radar. He just, you know, but he wanted the fame, he wanted the fortune, and he thought that's legal. I don't know if that's legal. Maybe he'll get a lawyer that will try to take it to court, but I don't think it is. So, you know, there's a couple bettors out there. He said, 1A, a lot of hubbub today about the Super Bowl streaker purposely making a $50K bet at plus 750 that there would be a streaker during a game. Per global market sportsbook person, no book in their right mind, the book meaning the casino, would take a $50,000 limits on that. Nowhere close. Why? Because it could be fixed. Just like, you know, if your brother's the goddamn equipment manager for, and he knows the color of the Gatorade, you could bet on that too. But that's fixed. So, you know, they're going to be looking at that. If you put a $100 bet on that, you're probably going to get paid. If you lost on that bet, you might get refunded. But if you put $50K on that, they're going to notice it. I mean, just like they reported the mattress guy who put $3.6 million on the Bucks. That was a big thing. That was the biggest bet that was laid on the Super Bowl. That they're going to be paying attention to something like this. So, you know, Rob Gronkowski, being a crab that he is, he goes, he actually scored. The Chiefs didn't. He scored. They should definitely sign him. That's fucked up. And he did score. He got in the end zone. So, and so he said it doesn't appear feasible for Andre's story to be true. And I smelled something, you know. I smelled what The Rock was cooking, all right, when he was saying he cashed in a ticket. So this is on NewJersey.com. It says Super Bowl streaker tries to collect a $375,000 bet, but gets shut down by Sportsbook. The streaker who interrupted Super Bowl 55 on Sunday by flashing across the field may see another interpretation in his future that will impact his bank account. With 5:03 left in the fourth quarter, with 5:03 left in the fourth quarter, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers leading the Kansas City Chiefs 31-9. The streaker Yuri got onto the field and began running around trying to elude stadium security and staff in the process. He was arrested for a misdemeanor trespass and released on a $500 bond. According to Front Office Sports, AG Perez placed a $50,000 bet with Bovada, which is a big company, an offshore sportsbook, on a prop bet that someone would get on the field. See, that's another thing, too. If you do it with an offshore sportsbook, you might not be able to sue them. But it doesn't matter any. Perez added that Bovada had a $1,000 betting limit placed on the prop bet, and Andre later said that he told some friends about the way what he was planning to do and recommended they submit a wager. With odds being at 750 plus, Andre was slated to win $375,000 for a stunt. However, Bovada says that it would investigate each wager and void any of the streaker bets made by Andre or any other person involved with the stunt, meaning the sportsbook would not pay the money. So they're going to investigate it. Perez said one person who placed an $800 bet and won $6,000 told he would not receive the money, and his Bovada account was closed. So they fucked you. All that because you couldn't keep your mouth shut. I mean, if your mission is to put the money down and win the bet, just shut the fuck up. You are the definition of a mush. And you go on to talk about it on social media, just shut the fuck up. You know, and if you're going to be smart about it and you find out there's a $1,000 betting limit, you know, do it in different places. I sound like a criminal enterprise here, but, you know, I'm just saying, be smart about it. Don't be like, hey, yeah, I made $375,000. Are you an idiot? For tax purposes, that would be better just to do a $500 bet. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Blows my mind. People are stupid. We have learned on this episode that people are stupid. They put Gorilla Glue in their hair. Then they have to prove that that person who put Gorilla Glue in their hair, was lying, so then they put it in their hair. Then we have a streaker that says, hey, you know what? I'm going to place a bet on a prop bet and talks about it before he collects the money. Like, he didn't even wait till he collected the money. How stupid is that? So now he's out $500. Guy probably has money to burn if he's at the Super Bowl. I mean, that's not a cheap ticket. Unless he was a health worker. I wonder what his story is. You need a background story on this guy, but come on. Really? I mean, Mike, if I told you, if I came up with a scheme like that, Mike, I would be like, hey, listen, this is how we're going to make money. I want you to be quiet. You don't really care about sports. I'm going to want you to streak on the field. I got your fines. The misdemeanor. Would you be down?
Yes.
Yes.
Do I have to snort a condom while I'm doing it? No, then I'm in.
Yeah. But,
yes,
you have done that.
That's a no-brainer. I mean, you got to get tackled, and I'm going to bail you out. I mean, fucking epic story once it's all said and done, yes.
Yeah. But I would tell you, shut the fuck up about the bet.
Of course.
You know, I mean, this kind of stuff has happened before. I don't know if you guys have seen this, and we'll cut it off after this. Great show I recommend is the McDonald's game in the early 2000s and late 90s was rigged. There was a guy who was on the inside working security for the marketing company, and he had a scheme going where they would pick, he knew where the ticket was, and he would give it to fake winners, and they would come up with it, because this is before a lot more cameras were around, social media, things like that, and they were doing this for years. I mean, this went all over the place, and it became an FBI investigation on a whim. Someone called in about it because they were pissed because they were told they had to report that money to the IRS, and then they got pissed about it and then called the FBI, and the FBI just took it on a whim, and it turned out they were cheating on it. So this kind of shit does happen. So when this guy said this, I was like, oh, that's going to be investigated, you dummy. Like, even if they would let you lay a $50,000 bet, they're going to look into it on something like that, because it's outside of the box score, right? There's no officiating. It could be manipulated. They're not stupid. So you are the mush of the week, and you suck at life. But with that being said, friends, thanks for tuning in, and thanks for taking it deep this week. And like I said, sharing is caring. Subscribe. That's really important to us here. If you subscribe on, subscribe on them all. If you like taking it deep, subscribe on them all. Even if you only listen to iTunes, you just hit subscribe, tell your friends about it, share it, and guess what? You might like it. And like I said, share it with your mom, even if she's not single. So we'll see you next week, and I think we might be in the new studio next week, right, Mike?
We haven't made any announcements yet.
Oh, I mean, we'll be at Toxic Radio next week.
I love it.
So don't tell anyone, guys. Shh. Thanks for listening in, and this is the Godfrey. Not saying goodbye, just saying take it deep.